Who's next? Is it Devin?
It's Devin. We already signed it.
See, it don't take a rocket scientist to know I love you. And it don't take a rocket scientist to know I need you. Hey, so if you believe that you and me can change the world someday, then believe me when I say I still love you. That's the shit! Okay, let's talk. So, first of all, shout out to Aka Barak. Those guys did an amazing job with their show on Ring Champs with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia! You know, before I talk about that, I do want to say, shout out to boxing, man. The Olympics, reinstating boxing for the 2028 Olympics. We almost lost boxing in the Olympics. Triple G out there celebrating that the boxing is back in the Olympics. Man, that was a sad thing because that's where all of our greats come up through the amateur ranks and then get into the Olympics. I mean, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean, the list goes on and on. Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, and Carissa Shields, and Lomachenko, and Lennox. I mean, just everybody going through the Olympics, and Andre Ward. That would have been a huge miss. Okay, I'm happy that the boxing is back with the Olympics. But let's talk about Ryan Garcia. Listen, Ryan Garcia exposing the fact that him and Devin, the American Dream, Haney, did sign a contract to fight. So they're fighting, period. I mean, well, they both have to win their fight. So here's what Ryan Garcia had to say.
Who's next? Is it Devin?
It's Devin. We already signed
but
it.
Devin has to, okay.
He has to win. We have to win. We have to win. Can't look over past our opponents. So, yeah, we already faced off. We're already ready to go.
Is it true that he had to drop the lawsuit on you in order to get these fights? Is that true?
Yeah.
He did.
I wasn't going to give him the fight unless he dropped it.
So it's done.
Yeah. So, got whatever I wanted.
And to hear that they actually had a face-off, I mean, that's huge. Pause. So I mean, listen, I still think it's going to be tough. It looks like a tournament style what His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is doing, and it's going to be in Times Square. Oh, I want to announce, you guys, we're talking about taking ShowBizz the Adult, the morning podcast. We're talking about taking our podcast live, touring our podcast across the states. Let me know how you feel about that in the comments below. I mean, that's something crazy to announce just out of nowhere, but it's true. To meet and greet with you guys, but to do a live show. I would like to know if you guys are interested in that. Let me know in the comments and just say, you know, you're interested or that'd be cool or whatever. I am talking about taking our show on the road, okay? And I mean, I just think it'd be fantastic. You'll probably learn more about ShowBizz the Adult, know more about my journey, and you know, I want to learn more about you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, and expect fun, comedy, good feels, drink some yak, whatever you guys do, but make sure you guys enjoy yourselves. Okay, no, but back to Ryan Garcia. It's like a tournament style what His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is doing, and Ryan Garcia brought up Turki Al-Sheikh, and he brought up how he's you know good for boxing. And the whole, you can't say money is a reason to duck thing.
On the block, but I think he's going to take over. And if you're hating on it, it's weird because he's bringing all the best fights possible. He's making sure that we fight, me and Devin. If you have an excuses, it's not about money.
It's not about money anymore.
And he's exposing people because it ain't about money when it comes to...
That was facts. Big facts, right? I mean, that was big. I mean, think about how boxing was before the boxing revolution. That's what we always heard. It wasn't that long ago. It was a year and a half ago, not even 2 years ago, where that was the new duck. People pricing themselves out. I mean, that was going on constantly. Can't do that now.
People that usually outprice themselves out. Now there's
So if they deny a fight, it ain't about money, for sure.
Not with His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. That was fantastic to say. But another thing is with this tournament style, with the three of the four kings boxing on the same card, and all of them supposed to kind of fight themselves in some sort of combination. You don't have to win all the way through for us to see, or they don't have to win all the way through for us to see the matchups.
So I still want to fight Teofimo, because I felt like, we were seen as the four kings, and I want to be the first one to complete it.
The loser between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney is supposed to fight the loser between Teofimo Lopez and Boots Ennis at 147. So I love that, because it's not just about people being undefeated or never losing or just the two top guys fighting. We want to see matchups, period. A combination of matchups. Who wouldn't want to see Teo versus Brian Garcia, or Devin Haney, or Boots versus Devin, or Boots versus Ryan? I mean, yes, we want to see that. So shout out to Turk Al-Sheikh for that idea. But the point is, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, they have to win their bouts to face each other in October. I believe that's when it was. Also, Ryan Garcia exposed the fact to Akim Barak. He exposed the fact that he knew all about the born arrow effect. Just look at the way he pantomimed the whole thing when he was talking about knowing when to throw his left hook.
That's why Devin Haney thought he was safe in many positions, throwing a jab like he always throws the jab. I caught, boom, real quick hook.
Bruh, I told you guys, it was a strategy. If not, he knew as soon as Devin threw the jab, he threw the left hook.
Aggressive, get overconfident. Big left hand by Garcia. Rocks Haney early.
As soon as he threw the left hook. I mean, Devin thought about jabbing, he threw the left hook, because he knows the right hand is going to come back at least a little bit. It's definitely not going to be guarding his jaw. So, I mean, he had him rocked in the first round. Okay, and like I said, as far as matchup stylistically, that was a nightmare for Devin Haney. But I do believe Devin Haney's going to make the adjustments. I think, old habits die hard, right? So, but I think he's going to definitely be aware and conscious about it, at least with what we're doing in the War Room, unless he never watched our videos here at the War Room. We sung about it. We repeatedly said, hey, born arrow effect, born arrow effect.
I don't you still on a nigga, motherfuckers with suit.
Cause I did not throw the 1-2. No, I don't you feel.
Still on a nigga, motherfuckers with suit.
Cause we all know that punch did not hurt you. No, I don't you
Your chin is good cause I hit you so clean. You sure that you ain't on off the ring? When I jab or pull back the right, it's the same flaw that I have when I fight.
Because we want the best to fight the best at their best. When we see this rematch with Ryan and Devin, we don't want Devin doing the same shit. And we don't want Ryan drinking and what booger shit or whatever he was doing. We don't want that either. We want both of them at their best to fight each other, so they can settle the score, once and for all. Now, Ryan Garcia said that he has no desire to fight him again. He felt like he whipped his ass already, and he got the public opinion, and that's on his side. But still, Turk Al-Sheikh wants it. A lot of you guys, the fan base wants it. There's still an asterisk no matter what you say. And Devin, the American Dream Haney, he definitely wants it. And listen, Ryan, everybody wants it but you, okay? But Ryan said that he definitely do it for the money. Also, I mean, yeah, who wouldn't mind when you were getting sued and stuff like that? Definitely, I don't care what he says, he'll want some kind of get back. The thing that people make fun of Devin Haney for, that I think is phenomenal, is the fact that Devin Haney's on the undercard. To me, that takes humility, and I like seeing that from Devin Haney. I do. I like seeing that from any warrior, all right? But it takes you. Shawn Michaels won? Oh, shit. Anyway, it takes humility, right? So Devin Haney, suing and doing all that shit, but then fighting on the undercard without a problem, taking on a guy that I think is bad for him. It's all wrong for him, but I like that to prepare him for the rematch. You got, like I always said, Devin Haney fighting somebody who can match him physically as far as his height and reach and stuff goes. Jose Ramirez does that. He's 5'10", and he's still in a good, as far as age. He's, 32 years old? That's fantastic. All right, everybody's looking forward to Canelo versus Crawford. Crawford's 38 damn years. Well, he's going to be 38 damn years old when he fight Canelo Alvarez. Jose Ramirez, 32, with the experience that he has and a great left hook, good power, Mexican-style fighter. I'm saying, bruh, you know what I mean? That's a great preparation to me for Ryan Garcia. But also, he has those things that are terrible for Devin Haney as far as the matchup. So shout out to Devin Haney to give up all those things. He gave up the lawsuit. He's given up his ego, and he's on the undercard, and he's taken on his first fight back after being dribbled off the canvas against Ryan Garcia. He's taken on a Jose damn Ramirez. And I don't care what anybody damn say, Barboza is a problem. That's why he beat him. And I don't think Jose Ramirez was actually as focused as he should have been. But that's an excuse. Either way, Barboza is a problem. You saw we did a Catterall, and you see that he's fighting Teofimo Lopez. So that is just, I mean, a phenomenal thing, a phenomenal card, May 2nd. I want to end this by saying this, and I'm going to enter the zone war room and show you guys. I'm going to be calling the fight, Tierra Brown and Scott Nicholson. I'm going to be calling that fight. I know it's the Kambosos fight versus Wild, but for me, it's the Scott Nicholson versus Tierra Brown fight for me. And then that fight's going to be in Australia, and it comes on at 3 a.m. On Saturday, 3 a.m. Central Standard Time. And you guys know I'm going to be up, lit, and calling that fight. But I just wanted y'all to see how they're going back and forth, Tierra Brown, Scott Nicholson. And what I'm saying is, Sky is looking like a confident champ. I like what they're both doing. Tierra Brown sounds hungry, as she should, and Sky doesn't look intimidated. You know, I'm telling you, alphas, you know, real recognize real, and Sky's looking familiar, just kind of laughing at her and just kind of like, you know, that she doesn't look scared or nervous or anything like she's stunting Tierra Brown at all. And that's what we want, because we want a good fight. We don't want one scared of the other. But let me know how you feel in the comments below. We in the zone war room.
This is a life-changing opportunity, but you win on Saturday night, you put yourself in line for a shot at the World Championship at 140.
Mate, I look at all those top boys and I compare myself to them. I really don't think I'm that far off it. I think now's the time to beat George. I beat George on Saturday night, and then I'll look at the future. But my focus for now is George Kambosos on Saturday.
You know, it's great to be back home in Sydney. You know, big fight here, big buzz in the city. And of course, respect to Jake jumping in. Don't get it twisted. This is not a happy ending. There's a difference between fighting domestic level and having the Australian title and fighting at the level I've been fighting at. So he says there's holes. I'd like to ask him, what holes do you see? Which fights do you see the holes in? Is it the Lomachenko fight? Is it the Devin Haney fight?
Put it this way,
what about,
you wouldn't have taken the fight if it wasn't any good.
Is it, I'm not finished, I'm talking. Wait your turn. Is it the Lopez fight, when I beat his ass, who's the current number one at 140? The Lee Selby fight, which we did on a beautiful matchroom card. These guys are the best of the best. You know, people say they see holes, but there's a difference between the elite, the pinnacle, where I have been for so many years fighting, compared to the level he's been fighting. And yes, he's got a nice knockout ratio, good record. I respect that. I respect the kid.
Look, everyone goes on about the KO percentage, but again, I put it down to my hard work and effort. I don't believe I'd be getting these KOs if I didn't put hard work and effort in. It just comes. Yes, I can punch and I've got hands, but I'm prepared for 12 rounds and 12 rounds of boxing and 12 rounds of blood, sweat and tears. And that's what I'm here to do.
Talk about the growth of women's boxing, and both these fights have got great attention on Saturday because they are tremendous fights. We'll go to the challenger, Tierra Brown. Tierra, welcome. Been great talk in this fight, but I know how important this moment is for you as well. The journey's been tough.
I'm gonna do my thing. I've been boxing for my entire life, and I've always waited for this opportunity. I should have got this opportunity a long time ago, but many champions don't want to fight when they know that it's me that they're gonna have to compete against, because I'm a dog, and that's what I'm gonna do to Sky come Saturday. I'm a dogger. I don't decide who I fight whoever gets in the ring with me. Many other champions, we've asked to fight them, and we were like disregarded as if I'm no one. Like Sky said, I've never done anything in the sport of women's boxing. I'm a world gold medalist. I was #1 on the planet when I was an amateur. And I'm going to show those skills come Saturday.
Yeah, 100%. She's a good fighter. We've had a look at her. We know her well. You can't be 18-0, 11 KOs and not be a good fighter. So I'm ready for absolutely anything on Saturday night. We've prepared for the best possible version of Tiara Brown.
I'm going to do my part. I'm not going to allow her to do that Sonic the Hedgehog running around the ring all night. That's not happening with me. It's not happening. The Road Runner stops today. Come Saturday, I'm chopping her off from the hip down. It's not going to fly with me. It's not.
Yeah, I'm more than ready. Absolutely can't wait. I hope Tiara brings that same energy on Saturday night. Just show up, please. That's all I ask, because I'm in unbelievable shape and I'm ready for absolutely anything on Saturday.
The opponent believes that she should still be champion and the decision wasn't right last time, but I know you and your team believe it was right and time to defend your belt in Sydney on Saturday.
Yeah, you know, look, the belt's in front of me and I won that fight. We full-heartedly believe we won that fight and we're going to win this one. It's exciting to fight here again in Australia with, you know, Scott Nicholson, George Kambosos and upcoming Tijuana.
Ready to go out there and try and dominate, so there's no doubt this time.
Gonna leave no doubt, that's for sure.
Obviously, the first time, the controversy, all I asked for is fair judging this time, and yeah, I believe I won the last fight, and yeah, I'm going to dominate this fight. I'm grateful to the WBA. They acknowledged the incompetent judging, and they made me mandatory for the rematch. So yeah, here we are now.
6-0 now, and this is what we want. We want someone that can stand up to the power of Terra and test the chin as well.
Yeah, look at all the fighters up here. It's such a pleasure to be able to fight in front of an Australian crowd with so many Australian fighters. And all of Anaka to James over there. Thank you for coming all the way from Fiji, but yeah, you got a bit of a task in front of you, mate. But it's so great to be fighting in front of the home crowd, Australia. And I also just want to say, I was born in Campbelltown, so I'm a New South Wales supporter, and it's just great to be here. But I was raised up in Queensland, so you know I'm backing my Queenslanders too. But yeah, nah, it's awesome, awesome.
So you want to thank George Kambosos, but you want to back the Queenslander as well. Is that what you know?
Yeah, like I was saying behind the scenes, I bleed blue, but you might not be able to see it on Saturday, but we'll see how we go.
The blood is the strongest thing, so.